having conversation a lot. I say very good morning and welcome to the beautiful live transmission as we continue our campaign. Yorubaland must be free from the bondage of Nigeria. My name is Koikimedia, and I say very good morning and welcome once again to our live transmission. As we say all the time, Nigeria is not going to work, and there is no point we are trying to save what has actually failed. As we say all the time, Esther, a very good morning to those of you that have been able to join us again. And this is how we do it, where we educate about live general glasses me so that my name after into long Awamo Molade in Thursday. See Atutu Bere campaign or Opoloko what's the way forward? Money, the way forward is for us to continue our campaign against the injustice that is happening in Nigeria, and that's how we can do best. We are Yorubas before Nigeria, and we are proud Yoruba people. Ekaro, Yoruba, Taiwo, Yorubaniwa, we are undefeated. Anthony Joshua, a very good morning to you. Not Anthony Joshua, I guess, as we say all the time, please, this is how we roll in the morning as we discuss issues affecting we the Yorubas. Good morning, Olamilekon, Ekaro, Gugboyi, Tiwati, Etidarakbo Mowa from different platforms across the board. I am the lecturer, and my job is to lecture as many people in Nigeria that Nigeria is not working. Nigeria is a crime scene. Nigeria is a crime scene that is not expected to work, and it was never designed to work in the first place. The reason why it was put together, we've told you so many times, Alubarika, Mokibu Bomo Yoruba around the globe, as a lot of Yoruba people are excited that election will solve our problem. We can tell you it is too late. Election can solve the problem. Sadiq Adekunle, a very good morning to you. Good morning to all our friends and families and Nigerians as a whole, to Anitoki, more than almost 10,000 people are estimated to have died. We are still praying that they can rescue as many people as possible. But as we all know, the situation of things in Turkey, as we continue to monitor it as well, a very, very sad situation. Ismaila Jadisu Beru, good morning, my brother. I am Olayomi Koiki of Koikimedia, and as I always say, our chances that if you remain in Nigeria, we will be in a very, very big mess. Okay, into our Lori Instagram. Nigeria has suffered for a very long time. and we should not live in denial. Gbogbo tó ń lọ ní Nàìjíríà mo kí ìyàwó Bukky Deko, mo kí gbogbo àwọn Nigerians tó wà ní UK, àbára wa jà, ọ̀rọ̀ là ń bára wa sọ. What we are waiting for is a further instruction, Remi official. You love the kitchen program, okay? We can do programs from anywhere around the world, but right now we're not in the kitchen. Tajuddin Sulaiman. The Nigerians in UK also want the best for Nigeria, and that is why some of them are campaigning for Tinubu, Atiku, and the rest. But we know that it is too late to fix and rectify the damage that Nigeria has done in our lives. And if we all try to pretend that Nigeria is still remediable, Moki Babawa Rahim Abbas, Kiawa Omolara Ayo, Ebomi Abiola Moki, Abiola George. Yes, this is the lecture room. Everybody wants the best for Nigeria at some point, and that was why we were all clamoring and shouting for good governance and better infrastructure for the lives of millions of our people. We wanted Nigeria to be great at some point in our life. That was why we were complaining about so many injustices that was taking place in Nigeria. We wanted the best, but at the end of the day, looking at everything that we know right now, the question is Nigeria still fixable? It can be done, W8. Depending on which side of conversation you're listening to. There are still millions of Nigerians that believe that Nigeria can still be fixed. Like I always say, I don't have any problem with any of our other non-supporter of Yoruba nation. Ojú ọ̀run tẹ̀yẹ fò òun lọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí. Olúkálùkù ló dẹ̀ máa review and ask questions. The question táwa ń béèrè ni pé, is Nigeria still fixable after 62 years? Some say we can fix it, while some of us say it is just too late. The nepotism. Báwo ni àbúrò ìyàwó president ni ó jẹ́ the director DJ ẹ̀kárọ̀ ìyàwó Pastor Mo. Good day to you indeed. You are a lecturer. This is the great task. God will give you the strength. I shake on the mommy. Bishiman sọ èyí tẹ́ ń support Tinubu láti United Kingdom. And any reason láti bára wa jà. But the question is, tí Tinubu bá ṣe tán after 8 years, ṣé a tún máa lọ campaign fún El-Rufai? Àbí a máa lọ campaign fún ọmọ Igbo mi? Àbí ọmọ Hausa? Àbí ọmọ Yorùbá mi? Salami Muritala mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí. Tábà wo tí bàbá wa Awólọ́wọ̀ ṣe nígbà Western tó bá jẹ́ pé lórí ìyẹn gan la bá dúró lé, mo kí dáadáa yàrá Bridget Agbọ́mọ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ tí wọ́n lé, mo kí gbogbo yín. Tó bá jẹ́ pé láti Western region náà la ṣe ń bá lọ nísìn, I am perfectly sure that irú ìyà tó ń jẹ wá nísìn, chances yẹn ó lè slim there. But I don't think that we can even go back to the Western region because àwọn politicians ti wá mọ mùdùmùdùn nù Nàìjíríà. Denix motto, mo kí ẹ dáadáa. Whether yẹn bad púpọ̀ láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ ó fear díẹ̀ compare sí interterranean in the last 72 hours. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mò ń kẹ́dùn pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní Turkey tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. Mo kí bàbá wa Razak. But ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ń lọ nínú Nàìjíríà, bàbá ní ká gbé yẹ̀wò. Lótìtọ́ bí nǹkan bá ṣe ń ṣèyàn náà ló ṣe máa ń múyàn nígbà àyà. Mo kí ẹ Eniola Martins, Ṣọ̀gá rather, mo kí ẹ dáadáa. Ọlọ́run abáńdúró ti gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá tẹ́ wà nílé. It's a very painful task pé àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́, wọ́n fẹ́ ṣòwò, but Nigeria fún wa opportunity yẹn for 62 years. Tó bá jẹ́ pé gbogbo owó tí wọ́n ń pa nínú Nigeria láti 62 years, òun ni wọ́n ti invest. Mo kí ìyàwó Ọládẹ̀jọ Mary, mo kí yín bàbá wa Olúmídé Olúṣẹ̀sí, ẹni tá bá dárúkọ ẹ má fi ṣèbínú. èmi ni lecturer yín láràárọ̀ iṣẹ́ tèmi ni pé kí lecture yín ká béèrè pé ṣé a sì lè rectify problem Nigeria wàláì nítorí pé mo tán kámẹ́rà mi ó wà steamy bọ̀ àárọ̀ ìyàfẹ́ bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ní ojúlọ̀rọ̀ wà church kan wà ní taba sáré kọ̀ tán kámẹ́rà yẹn kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ rí church àwọn churches tí ẹ̀ ń rí wọn kàn fi sáré nu glasses yẹn church ni ẹ̀ ń wò yẹn ní ọ̀nkan yìí church ni ibi building tẹ̀ ń wò yìí mo mọ̀ pé ó wà steamy lẹ́yìn bóyá rẹ àwọn tó jẹ́ bíi service tó kọ́ máa wá clean the church àbẹ̀ni tó máa wá ṣàdúrà láàárọ̀ àmì àwọn èèyàn náà máa ń lọ sí church láàárọ̀ láti lọ ṣàdúrà ẹ jẹ́ àgbé kámẹ́rà padà sójú wa torí pé ojúlọ̀rọ̀ wà ní àwọn Yorùbá máa ń sọ èmi máa ń sọ ní gbogbo ìgbà kò sí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tí kò ní mùdùnmúdùn thank you so much mighty 23 ọlọ́run bá ń dúró ti gbogbo yín àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n ń lọ sí school láti lọ kàwé mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi dáadáa Simon Adébísí àwọn èèyàn wa ti lọ síbi iṣẹ́ láàárọ̀ yìí èèyàn wà káàkiri tó jẹ́ pé different iṣẹ́ lolúkálùkù ń ṣe ẹlòmíì ní business òun ló le jù láti ṣe òun dẹ̀ ló máa ń mú èrè wá because ó máa fún ẹ ní a bit of risk wà níbẹ̀ but tó bá mọ owó ẹ o lè survive ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín náà fi ṣe business ẹ fi ṣe kódà èèyàn lè ṣe estate agent ṣe rí gbogbo yín tẹ̀ ń talẹ̀ tẹ̀ ń ta kìíní tó bá jẹ́ pé system tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa ni kò ń ṣe tó lè àwọn estate agent náà wà ní bíbá tó ń talẹ̀ àwọn kan ń talẹ̀ nílùú ẹni ilé nìyẹn máa ń rà kò ní ọmọ àlè kò ní dá fún bàbá tó bí ẹ ìwọ tó ń sọ pé for 3 years péjọ là ń ro kò ní bàbá tó bí ẹ kò ní dá fún àwọn tá à ń sọ náà nìyẹn lórí burúkú ọmọ ìyà tó ń jẹ tí mò ń sọ fún ẹ pé ìyà ń jẹ we have a lot of you out there ọmọ àlè ó ní mò ń rojọ́ láti 3 years ṣé mi ni mo bà Nàìjíríà jẹ́ ṣé bàbá mi ló bà Nàìjíríà jẹ́ ṣé bàbá tèmi ló bà Nàìjíríà jẹ́ we have a lot of crazy people at least ayé tèmi ń jẹ bàbá tí ò tí ì jẹ ayé yẹn ọmọ àlè mo ń bọ̀ wá díẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ létà wèrè à ń sọ pé ṣé o mọ̀ pé 62 years lọ́ọ́ ti fi bà Nàìjíríà jẹ́ àwa ń pariwo fún just 3 years oní ariwo tá à ń pa ó ti pẹ́ jù ṣé o mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ti bàjẹ́ fún 62 years làwa fẹ́ fix ọmọ àlè ó ṣe pé dádì tẹ jáde kó wá rectify problem tèmi ń fẹ́ ṣe ó mọ̀ pẹ́jọ́ tèmi ń tò ní bíbá òun ló ń ṣí lọ́kàn ilé ló wà nísìn kò rí kankan ṣe so ti bá ń rojọ́ fún 3 years 62 years ní Nàìjíríà má ti fi wá àbómọ̀ pé 62 years ní Nàìjíríà ti ń run so trying to destroy something that has been put together for 62 years 129 billion ní Nàìjíríà náà ní fún military ní last year so ìwọ tó ń sọ pé ẹjọ́ ni mò ń rò láti 3 years ṣé èmi ni mo bà Nàìjíríà jẹ́ ọmọ àlè ẹ̀yin ọmọ ìrankíran ṣé o mọ̀ pé èyí tó máa rí mọ lórí platform yìí nìyẹn band lórí burúkú ọmọ bàbá tiẹ̀ wà nílé nísìn kò rí kankan ṣe ọmọ àlè wọ́n pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o ẹranko játijàti ẹ̀yin ọmọ pé 62 years ní Nàìjíríà fi ń exist ẹ káàárọ̀ ìyàwó Elena Jamiu Ibrahim bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹranko ọmọ àlè ni wàhálà tí gbogbo wa jọ ń ṣe o rò pé ohun èmi náà kì í máa rojọ́ fún 3 years tó bá jẹ́ pé dádì tiẹ̀ o ti rojọ́ fún 3 years kó tó di pé mi darapọ̀ mọ́ Yorùbá Nation àti yanjú ẹ̀ díẹ̀ mad people all over the place ẹ jẹ́ ká padà sí intanṣọ́ lọ láàárọ̀ we will always get this kind of distraction àwọn ọmọ àlè ṣé ó dùn mọ́ mi nú pé Nàìjíríà ò ṣiṣẹ́ kẹ́ máa tọrọ owó lọ́wọ́ wa ṣé ó dùn mọ́ mi nú kẹ́ máa ìwọ ló bá yàwó ẹ̀ sùn òun wẹ́n tó máa bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ìkómọ fún yàwó ẹ̀ ṣé o rò pé ó dùn mọ́ wá nù náà kí ló dùn mọ́ mi nú kí n máa ṣòyìn ní London bó ṣe rí tí Nàìjíríà bá ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀yin náà máa sọ fún mi pé kí n get out pé Nàìjíríà náà ṣiṣẹ́ ṣé Nàìjíríà ṣiṣẹ́ là ń pariwo pé Nàìjíríà ṣiṣẹ́ mad people animals àwa jókòó à ń sọ pé 3 years yes bó ṣe wù mí pé ká jọ lọ ní kíákíá bọ̀ ṣé Tinubu nísìnyí fẹ́ lọ ṣé gbogbo yín kọ́lẹ̀ ṣé ẹ̀rọ auxiliary tó ń jó mo rí lórí Facebook tó ń jó ṣé bí system bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ auxiliary a máa ṣe tiẹ̀ olúkálùkù a máa ṣe tiẹ̀ òfin adẹ́wà but kò sófin there is no rule of law and ìlú tó bá ti sí rule of law kò lè ṣiṣẹ́, because rule of law is the most important part. Kò yẹ nísìn rule of law. Mo dẹ̀ máa ń sọ fún yín sórí tó bá jẹ́ pé gbogbo owó tá à ń make ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n ń lò dáadáa ni, ó jẹ́ kí owó wa kó máa compete pẹ̀lú owó yìí, torí owó yìí ni gbogbo wa ṣe fẹ́ wá sí UK pound sterling àti system tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní bíbá, torí owó tó ń wò yìí owó yà ṣàlì sórí Churchill ló wà lẹ́yìn yẹn, orí queen nìyẹn, yọ máa change ẹ̀ láìpẹ́ mo ti mọ̀, kò yẹ nísìn. Imagine owó yìí tó wà lápò mi oṣù méjì ó lè wà níbẹ̀ kí n má ná, kò ń ṣe pé mo need owó, but system tó wà ní pé àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan wà tí ìjọba máa ń bá wa sort out. Irú èmi nísìn mo ti sọ fún yín pé I am not entitled to public recourse. Public recourse mean pé owó tó ń fáwọn kan àwa kan ò gbà, torí pé owó tó kó wa lẹ́rú ó jẹ́ pé mi mọ̀ pé mo ní access sí owó bẹ́ẹ̀. So ṣé bá ṣe wá ń sọ fún ara wa pé àwọn tó ń campaign fún Tinubu èmi ò ní kẹ́ má campaign fún. Ìbéèrè kan tí mo kàn ń béèrè ni pé ṣé lórí 1999 constitution yìí náà ṣá ni Tinubu máa fi govern Nigeria, because tó bá jẹ́ lórí 1999 constitution ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀ Tinubu ò lè rí nǹkan kan ṣe. Tó bá jẹ́ lórí 1999 constitution ni ẹ̀ ń dúró kí Peter Obi tínú yín dùn, ẹlòmíì ẹ fẹ́ ní heart attack before the end of this month bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ. Number one, àwọn ra wọn lọ́ máa fọwọ́ ara wọn ṣera wọn, ìtọ́jú ń bẹ nìyẹn. And self-determination is a right of the Yoruba indigenous people. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ẹ káàárọ̀ ìyá wa Ọládẹ̀jọ Mary, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Tony Ages, good morning. But one thing is, ìgbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ 1999 election èmi ti yá dànù, mo ti sá kúrò ní Nàìjíríà. So lénìí tí mo wá gbé nílùú kan tí mo wá ń ṣe comparison, màá try bí a kí n bọ́lẹ̀ ní ibi ìbàdàn kakọ àbádẹ tí wàá bọ́lẹ̀ ibẹ̀ nígbà tí bọ́lẹ̀ ìrìn tí màá wá rìn padà nísìn, oh my god, junction yẹn bá ti bọ́lẹ̀. Mo kàn fẹ́ kẹ́ máa rí bí àwa ṣe ń wo nǹkan, because báwa ṣe ń view nǹkan ẹ̀yin ò view ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ mọ̀ dí, because ẹ̀yin ò understand pé system tí wọ́n create ní Nàìjíríà àgbákò system ni, system tí kò ní work. Mo ready láti ṣe wàhálà díẹ̀ láàárọ̀, normally kò jẹ́ kí n go through tí mo fẹ́ ṣe, but ẹ mọ̀ mo kàn like kí n show yín, so a máa dìde nísìn ẹja sáré páàkì gbogbo ìjànkárí wọ̀ ẹ̀ka ẹ̀ má bínú, torí pé láràárọ̀ tèmi ni pé mo gbàgbé kankan tó bá wá kúrò nínú bus kò ń ṣe ètò yẹ láṣọ àwa ni thank you driver, torí pé driver tó ń sọ pé thank you sí yẹn iṣẹ́ owó ẹ̀ ló ń gbà lóòótọ́, àmọ́ ó ti di dandan sórí orí bus tí mo ti bọ́lẹ̀ lélẹ̀ sórí. Now agbèrò mélòó ní wọ́rí ní bus stop tó ń jáwó owó títì, agbèrò mélòó lórí tó ń gbowó oríta. Ìdí tá a ṣe ń sọ fẹ́yìn tẹ wà nílé, mo ń bọ̀ mo fi tàn kámẹ́rà mi, mo máa ṣe a bit of work, mo mind ẹ mọ̀ pé mi like kí n sacrifice ara mi fún yín so that kí ẹ lè mọ reason tí a ṣe ń wà angry pé Nàìjíríà tẹ̀yìn pọ́n léyìí. Mo ń bọ̀ fẹ́ adjust ara mi dáadáa ni, torí Nàìjíríà tẹ̀yìn pọ́n lé yẹn is a messed up country. Ìlú burúkú, ìlú tó ti báyé jẹ́, ó ti báyé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ jẹ́, but ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín understand. Àwa dẹ̀ ń sọ fún yín pé ṣé bí a ṣe máa bá lọ náà lélẹ̀ nígbà tó wọ́n jọ́ ọkùnrin o. So the weather is not very cold, but it is still important to dress and keep warm. Àbọ̀rọ̀ mi yẹ nísìn, sórí ìwọ tó wà nílé gbogbo ìgbà tí máa ń sọ fún yín pé system Nàìjíríà àwa tá ti gbé níta kò lè bá wa lára mu mọ́. Ó wá expect pé àwa tá à ń gbé níta ìbẹ̀ ń tàn kámẹ́rà yẹn, sàmà tàn kámẹ́rà wa. kákọ̀ ṣe a bit of ká lọ round ìbọ̀ ẹ má bínú. ọ̀tọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín you are not seeing what we are seeing, and that is why we are saying the messed up country ó ti bà ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ life àwọn èèyàn jẹ́, but èèyàn mélòó ló ń rí ìtawà ń rí. Now ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ round. Sórí number one, sórí gbogbo environment tí máa fi ń wọ̀nyí is not because of anything. It's because the society tó ń parọ́ fún yín pé Nigeria is going to work. Àwa dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kò lè work. Àárọ̀ bọ́rọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣòro àwọn eléyìí nísìn àwọn ọmọ tó ti lọ drop school sílé ìwé tí wọ́n ṣe kíni tí wọ́n padà lọ. But a lot of ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé, you have been deceived for a very very long time. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ ibi tó bá ti parọ́ fún yàn títí irọ́ yẹn máa di gìrìjẹ̀ mọ́ yín lára. Mo fẹ́ ká wọnú ibi báyìí lọ. Àbọ̀rọ̀ mo yẹ nísìn, and ìwọ náà máa wo intan sọ ni pé ṣé tó bá jẹ́ pé Nàìjíríà máa ṣiṣẹ́ nǹkan fífi ṣe exercise kí mo like exercise gan. So now bọ́rọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣòro àwọn eléyìí nísìn, sórí bọ́rọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan ló ní àwọn mọ́tò báyìí tó fi ń gbé àwọn oríṣiríṣi èèyàn bí àwọn ọmọ tó ní disability challenge. Èèyàn ní disability challenge kò mean anything. Àbọ̀rọ̀ mo yẹ nísìn àbí nǹkan tí mo sọ yẹ, èèyàn ní disability challenge sórí iṣẹ́ kan làwọn eléyìí ń ṣe lọ nísìn, sórí wọ́n máa gba owó lọ́wọ́ council lẹ́yìn tó ṣùgbọ́n tán. But because the lies that they've told you in that shito country called Nigeria, where 13 million children are not going to school every day, ṣé irú ìlú yẹn ló wá expect? Torí èdè lélẹ̀ ń sọ nísìn, èdè ṣe pàtàkì, ó ṣe kókó. And tábà wá sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa, ẹ wá ní káwa shut up, ẹ ní shut up, ẹ come back home láti wá ṣe kíni? Come back home for 62 years. Àwọn kan ní ẹ káyé máa compare America àti UK pé because democracy tí wọ́n ti no irú democracy wo lẹ́ ń sọ? À ń sọ pé for 62 bloody years owó tí Nàìjíríà rí ó jẹ́ kí wọ́n ti develop gbogbo nǹkan pè ní àdúgbò sádúgbò, local government sí local government. Ó jẹ́ ká máa gbádùn bí àwọn ará Dubai ṣe ń gbádùn, bí ará Saudi Arabia, ará Qatar. But today where we are, ìwọ náà máa wò níbo ló ti rí ọmọ tó ń kiri àkàrà ní ọ̀nà Ìbàdàn ní bíbá láàárọ̀? Níbo ló ti rí ọmọ tó ń kiri kúlíkúlí, tó ń kiri ọsàn ní Ilé Ifẹ̀ tó jẹ́ bí orísun wa? But yet when we talk, ẹ ti rojọ́ for 3 years. Yes, because 3 years is just less than 10 years inside Nigeria. 3 years wàhálà tá ti ṣe ní 3 years, ẹ̀mí tá ti yọ kúrò nínú ẹ̀mí Nigeria, because ẹ̀mí Nigeria ṣì wà lára àwọn tó ń tọrọ 20 naira 10 naira 1,000 naira 5,000 naira nínú that shit old country called Nigeria. School kan lélẹ̀ nísìn, kò ń ṣe private school, okay? Gbogbo ọmọ ti wọnú school. Ọmọ tó bá ń run late bí ṣe máa ń sọ fún yín, á jẹ́ pé ó níbi tó lọ. Ìwọ náà wò school kan lélẹ̀ nísìn, ìwọ náà máa compare pẹ̀lú school tàdúgbò tiẹ̀. School lélẹ́yò, this is a public school, not a private school. Kó wá wo gbogbo building yẹn, kó wá máa béèrè pé mélòó gan ni building yìí? Kí ló dé tí Ṣèyí Mákindé olórí burúkú àwọn olè politician yìí tó yẹ pé ẹ̀kẹ́ máa jùkọ̀ fún lórí ni? Kí ló dé tí wọ́n wá sí UK kọ́ ríru structure báyìí, kọ́ dẹ̀ kọ́ kí iná wà níbẹ̀, káwọn ọmọ wá sí school láàárọ̀, kó dẹ̀ wà ní gbogbo àdúgbò sádùúgbò. Ó wá wo àwọn ilé tó wà níbẹ̀, sórí gbogbo léyìí àwọn ọmọ mẹ̀kúnnù, ibi báyìí àwọn ọmọ mẹ̀kúnnù náà ló máa lọ síbẹ̀. But lẹ́ni nísìn àwọn ọmọ politician á lọ sí private school. Tó bá wá lọ sí private school tán, àbọ̀rọ̀ mò yẹ nísìn ẹ̀yin àtúwà máa ṣàdúrà fún wọn tó bá gbé Wàsíù wá sí Ìbàdàn nísìn tó ń kọrin èmi Àyìndé mi Wàsíù gbẹgbẹgbẹ mi Jàmíù and at the end of the day gbogbo structure school yẹn wo bí ta ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ o sórí ibi tí school yẹn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ níbi edge yẹn kó wá máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ rẹ pé so kí ló difficult is because Nigeria is not designed to work. Sórí gbogbo ọmọ ti wà nínú school nísìn ìwọ náà wà lẹ́yìn ẹyẹ tó ń dún kra wà àdúgbò kan bó ṣe rí àdúgbò kan lélẹ́yìí o it is now gone quiet ẹni tó wà nulẹ̀ nísìn ẹlòmíì wà nulẹ̀ ẹ̀ sórí àwọn tó ní Jaguar ẹ̀ nísìn ó lè ní business ó lè níṣẹ́ tó dáa kò yẹ nísìn now wo school nísìn and when we are saying that Nigeria is not working then one idiot will now come and tell me that Nigeria is going to work ká ṣe sùúrù díẹ̀ sí irú sùúrù wo la tún fẹ́ ṣe sí ní leaders ọ̀rọ̀ leaders kan ní problem Nigeria it is because our indigenous people tó jẹ́ kí a máa gbádùn ayé wa wọ́n ti kó wa mọ́ àwọn crazy people àwọn animals àwọn tó ń bá màálù sùn wọ́n ti kó wa mọ́ wọn and that is why today we are all suffering for it wo school yẹn bó ṣe rí ara school yẹn náà la ṣe ń tẹ̀ lọ síwájú yẹn o so ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wá ń sọ pé Koiki tí Tinubu bá ti débẹ̀ àbá Atiku bá ti débẹ̀ àbí Peter Obi bá ti débẹ̀ because ẹ ní dìbò fún Sowore I know that dẹ̀ ní Kwankwaso kọ̀ máa divide the vote ni my question now is ṣé tí gbogbo wọn bá wá ṣe tán ṣé a tún máa tún padà sẹ́yìn and start all over again ni àbí báwo now wo gbogbo ibi tí school yẹn wá tán sí ṣé a ní ilẹ̀ ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ibi táwọn staff máa wà tó máa gbà wọlé lélẹ̀ staff and pupils only sórí wọ́n ní secondary wọ́n ní sixth form and the question is gbogbo àwọn ilé nísìn bí wọ́n lọ fún excursion àwọn ọmọ tó ń ṣe ń lọ yìí máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara mi pé tí kò bá ń ṣe pé ìkà tí kò bá ń ṣe pé wickedness the wickedness of the system that refuse to work the wickedness of the system that is not going to work ẹ jẹ́ ká gbà bíbá ẹ̀ àbúrò mú yé nísìn and everybody àwa wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ lójoojúmọ́ à ń sọ pé Nigeria is not going to work Nigeria is a crime scene it is a crime scene in the sense that àwọn tó design Nigeria láti 1900 wọ́n ti rí future àwa ọmọ Yorùbá wọ́n ti mọ capacity wa wọ́n ti mọ bí tí a lè gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá dé because tó bá jẹ́ pé language wa la fi ń communicate tó bá jẹ́ pé language wa la fi ń ṣe nǹkan language wa la fi ń kọ́ èdè ta fi ń kọ́ biology physics chemistry àti gbogbo nǹkan do you know where we are going to be today? Gbogbo àdúgbò tó ń wò yìí it is called planning wọ́n ti mọye èèyàn tó ń gbé nínú ilé kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹni tó bá kú lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ wọ́n máa rẹ́kọ̀dẹ̀ pé death wọ́n máa tún wẹ́lò mí sínú bẹ̀ ẹni tó bá bímọ wọ́n máa ní kó lọ gba birth certificate wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí process ẹ̀ láti lẹ̀ ṣé níbi tí for 62 years àwọn tí àmọ́ sì ń bá wa gbé no identification nothing is literally working for 62 years and a lot of you will now come and say bàbá Akíntóyè mọ tó ń sọ Ìgbòho mọ tó ń sọ àwa Yorùbá campaigner àmọ́ tá à ń sọ àwọn tí wọ́n ń sọ pé àmọ́ tá à ń sọ yẹn ẹ bi wọ́n pé ṣé àwọn new political elite tọ́tún náà wọ́n ń bọ̀ ṣé wọ́n máa wá fix gbogbo problem yín àwọn kan ní turn by turn ni Buhari ti ṣe tó máa ṣe ó ti lọ ó ti lulẹ̀ Àtíkù máa wá àwa tún ṣe tó bá ṣe ats tán òun náà lọ ẹlòmíà tún wá tí Tinubu bá wọlé òun náà ṣe ats á lọ tí àwọn gọ́vnà yín bá wọlé tí Peter Obi bá wọlé so àwa sọ Nàìjíríà di project so ìwọ ò wá mọ̀ pé nínú gbogbo tó ń sọ yẹn within the next 40 years ó máa wá dàgbà ó máa dògbó sínú Nàìjíríà because Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ọ pé 57 ni wọ́n pe life expectancy Nàìjíríà eléyìí nísìn renting ni ẹni tó bá fẹ́ lò wàá gbé wàá plug ẹ̀ boom 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 ó ń lọ nìyẹn now ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ronú ẹ jẹ́ ká bára wa sọ òtítọ́ ṣé bí àwa ọmọ ìran ọmọ aládé ṣe wà nínú Nàìjíríà yẹn ṣó tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn ni ṣé bá ṣe wà nínú Nàìjíríà yẹn ṣé ó ń tẹ́ yín lọ́rùn ká kọ̀ wà nínú ẹ̀ ká wá máa pariwo Nigeria go better? Andrew no check out to 1980 ni wọ́n ti kọrin yẹn, and today we are still facing a lot and lot of problem. Wàá máa bèrè pé so ṣé gbé gbogbo London tó máa ń sọ iná bó ṣe rí náà lélẹ̀ báwo ni gbogbo ẹ ṣe rí báyìí? No, it's because planning ni wà. Lẹ́tà tó bá ń bọ̀ nínú ilé kọ̀ọ̀kan wọ́n ti mọ ilé tó máa lọ, wọn ò ní ṣílẹ̀, wọ́n máa ń ṣìgbé síra wọn, but hardly ilé ìnísìn ó ti ní system, ó ní council tax tó ń san, wọ́n ṣe renovation ní bó ṣe ń rí wọn nísìn. Èmi wá ń bí ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá òtítọ́, ṣé ẹ fẹ́ a better life ni? Ẹ má tún jẹ́ káwọn politicians púpọ̀ nù wọn lọ ní proxies tó ti ra lé àwọn lé mi wà ní ìyàtọ̀ pé àwọn politicians ló ní either in the south east ó lè làwọn ọmọ Ìgbò yẹn náà àwọn politicians àwọn criminal wọn náà wá yàwó Yàyà Bello nísìn for almost $3 billion. Mo ní láti move ọwọ́ mi padà ń bọ̀ kó ìra padà sójú mi. So kí ni mò ń try láti fàyọ láàárọ̀ ẹ̀yin tèmi lórí social media òun ni pé we can live in denial but àwa ò lè gbé nínú denial. Mo ń bọ̀ mo fẹ́ yọ, it's not that cold so mo lè manage ọwọ́ mi so that kí lè fi mú fóònù yẹn dání dáadáa. You can live in denial, àwa ò lè live in denial because àwa mọ̀ òtítọ́. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ń lé lè mọ̀ òtítọ́ because for 62 years you've been told lies, so irọ́ yẹn ti di baraku mọ́ yín lára, and that is why we are saying, should we not now think about our exit out of Nigeria? I did. Àbúrò mo yé nísìn. Should we remain as Nigerians? Kò ní value. If you call yourself a Nigerian, àbẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ máa wo view yẹn lọ, ṣé kí n tán kámẹ́rà kí n máa wo view yẹn lọ, ṣé n gbádùn view yẹn àbójú mi lẹ fẹ́ wò? Ṣé ká ṣe máa wo view yẹn lọ, ṣé n gbádùn view yẹn? Kẹ́ máa wo bí London ṣe rí, kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wo view yẹn lọ, ẹ jẹ́ n dá padà. Ẹ ká máa wo view yẹn lọ. Let's turn our camera out again. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wo view yẹn lọ. Wicked. Now, as you can see, eléyìí ó tún padà sójú mi. Mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Adégòkè, ẹ káàárọ̀ sà. So ẹ̀yin tí tèmi lórí social media, ẹ má ẹ̀kọ́ sọ fún yín pé nuisance ni à ń create. Bòlí lè tún sá lọ báyìí, má sá lọ. Ẹ má ẹ̀kọ́ sọ fún yín pé we are nuisance. Àwọn phones anyway, Instagram, a máa láti sọ fún àwọn tó wà lórí Instagram kó lọ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ní òtẹ̀tí wa. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí Instagram, ó dà pé máa fẹ́ lọ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí YouTube because Instagram yẹn gan ló ń fún mi ní problem. Àbọ̀rọ̀ mo yẹ yín nísìn, mo ti ní better grip díẹ̀ nísìn. So kò dẹ̀ tutù púpọ̀ láàárọ̀ so it's okay. So n tí ó jẹ́ kẹ́ máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara yín ni pé so gbogbo planning tí wọ́n máa ń plan ní UK, irú van tí mò ń lò lélẹ̀, ẹ mọ̀ pé mo sọ fún yín pé mo nírò ẹ̀ nígbà kan exactly this shape bó ṣe ń lọ yẹn bí èmi náà ṣe máa ń drive it tí máa lọ fi ń ṣe delivery nìyẹn, you know, fully registered and everything. But mo kí ìyàwó Zainab Ọlámilékan Adénígbò, mo kí yín dáadáa. Mo wá sọ fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pé election is too late to resolve our problem. Our best bet is to all ask for a round-table dialogue and let us dissolve Nigeria. Tá ò bá jẹ́ ká wá sí round-table, nobody can underestimate this new generation. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn tó máa ń sọ pé yẹn nothing can happen. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó ẹ wo àwọn tó ń jáde tó lọ ń jó báǹkì tó ń bà nǹkan jẹ́. Ẹ mọ̀ pàápàá kọ́la ní kó jáde. Ẹ káàbọ̀ bàbá wa Agbo Adégbóyèga Táíwò Bísí, mo kí gbogbo yín. So ìlú náà máa ń dọ̀tí o, àwọn fox ló máa ń kó gbogbo nonsense jáde o. Wá lọ sínú ilé onílé, wá yọ bin, àwọn fox ló máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. So very soon àwọn tó máa wá gbálẹ̀ máa wá gbà wọ́n máa dé pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. So ìwọ náà máa bèèrè ọmọ so bí London ṣe rí lélẹ̀, sórí gbogbo ẹ̀ bó ṣe quiet. because everybody has ó tún di ọwọ́ ọ̀sán kó tó busy láwọn tó tún máa jáde. So my people, I am asking you, is this how we want to be deceiving ourselves? Ṣé a fẹ́ máa parọ́ fúnra wa? Èmi ò lè parọ́ fún yín because kí ni mo fẹ́ gain nínú pé à ń parọ́ fún yín pé ká má ṣe politics mọ́. Ẹ káàárọ̀ yàwá Stokes. So when the politicians are campaigning, all they do is just sing. Orin nìkan ló máa ń kọ. Wàá kọrin títí bọ́m̀bọ̀ olúkàlùkù máa lọ. Orin nìkan. Drainage lélẹ̀ nísìn. This is a drainage system. Sorry. What he planned, everything for 62 years. Gbogbo àwọn kinní tó ń wò yìí. Sorry, gbogbo àwọn kinní. Gbogbo wọn ló ní meaning. Eléyìí nísìn àwọn BT ló lélẹ̀ fún internet services. Sorry pé BT lọ́kọ sí lára. Gbogbo ẹ̀dẹ̀ ló ní code. So iṣẹ́ tó fẹ́ wà ó máa pọ̀. Gbogbo bíbá yìí nísìn. Ọlọ́run ló mọ̀ bí ó rà ń pé bí kinní náà ló wà nú ẹ̀. Eléyìí nísìn tàbá wò lọ nísìn. Gbogbo kinní àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ engineer. Gbogbo kinní ló ní code. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ní code. So wá rí àdúgbò kọ̀ọ̀kan ló ní structure. Eléyìí nísìn àwọn kan ti abandon ẹ̀. Àwọn kan á tún gbé tó bá máa rí lò. Sórí ìyá Oòduà mú kí gbogbo àwọn kinní ló ní meaning. Cat TV bí a cable TV lélẹ̀ mean. Mo kí dáadáa Ọlámilékan. So kí ni mo fẹ́ fàyọ láàárọ̀ ẹ̀? Òun ni pé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí Instagram a máa ní láti end the broadcast there because battery phone yẹn ti lọ́lẹ̀. Ẹ lọ darapọ̀ mọ́ Koikimedia YouTube àbí Facebook wa. Ẹ má bínú, I have to end that broadcast there so that kí n lè focus gan lórí ọwọ́ kan tí ọwọ́ méjèèjì tí mò ń lò. So èmi ti gbé níbí báyìí fún 62 years 24 years. Mo ń bọ̀ ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹ jẹ́ n tó dá padà wá báyìí kí n fi adjust kí n fi fóònù mi sọ́wọ́ má lọ jábọ́ sẹ́yìn lọ́hùn. So when we say Nigeria is not working, we know kò lè ṣiṣẹ́. It's all lies. So don't let anybody fool you pé Nigeria máa wá ṣiṣẹ́. Níbo ló ti fẹ́ gbà ṣiṣẹ́? Nigeria ò lè ṣiṣẹ́. Àwọn tó mọ̀ but ẹ mọ̀ because there are so many stakeholders pọ̀ nínú Nigeria. Àwọn tó ń jẹ nínú Nigeria wọ́n pọ̀ gan. And they are not small people. Ṣọ́ra àwa tá a wà ní abroad, àwa ti rí foresight yẹn pé ọmọ àwa ń ṣe wàhálà nílùú yìí. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò ìyá wa Ọmọlára Ìyábọ̀ Àjàlá tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ. Ẹja tó dá padà sí camera view because èmi kọ́ lẹ fẹ́ rí. Ọwọ́ mi ti free, eléyìí ti free nísìn. So ẹ káàbọ̀ Mr. David Adégòkè. Sórí gbogbo ilé tó ń wò yìí, àwọn míì ti lọ ṣe night. Engineer ni mí, ẹ jẹ́ ń wọ ọwọ́ kan ní gloves mi padà. Pàtẹ́gùn ẹ̀dẹ̀ tó ń fẹ́ yínrin. Mo wá kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa. Mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá. Lótìtọ́, we have a lot of Yorùbá people. Tó ń wò pé tí Tinubu bá lọ débẹ̀, ó lè lọ bring magic wá. Irọ́ ni gbogbo ẹ̀. Kò sí magic kankan tó fẹ́ bring. Àtíkù ní kankan tó fẹ́ mú wá. They are all criminals. They are all criminals in disguise. Mo kí bàbá wa Adélẹ́yẹ Táíwò, Babátúndé mo kí yín, ìyá wa Ṣínà àbí bàbá wa Ṣínà. So what are we bringing out this morning is just to continue to tell those that have their PVC. A máa fi PVC lé wọn lọ ní. No. Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ó ti kọjá ọ̀rọ̀ PVC níbi tọ́rọ̀ dé nísìn. Because the Biafra is going to activate. And the Yorubas will continue to activate as well. The Middle Belt are also saying this union that was put together in 1914 by the colonial masters is a big, massive problem. Mokin Prince Adebayo, Shitu Ekarosa. And the reason why we are saying that, okay, if we have all stayed together on renovate ilé big project lílé yìí big sori ní ta fẹ́ ṣe Nàìjíríà ni a fẹ́ dáwó ká dáwó pátápátá but àwọn kan nínú ẹ má dáwó ẹ jẹ́ ká amend ẹ jẹ́ ká túnṣe ẹ jẹ́ ká adjust ẹ gbogbo yẹn ò lè work ẹ má yẹ kí yàn kan pàrọ̀ fún wa àwa tí a ń rí the future is bright for the Yoruba people The future is bright, even for the Arewa people, and the future is bright for Biafra and the remaining ethnic groups. But those that disagree with our views, let us ask them, are we sure that we still want to remain as one strange country called Nigeria? And that is why I am always saying to those that always think that we are just coming out, ranting, shouting, like somebody was saying this morning, hey, but you guys have been shouting for 3 years. But Nigeria has been running for 62 years, mumu. And people that are meant to be talking for 62 years, they refuse to talk. People that are meant to say something, nobody wants to say anything. Everybody has eaten part of Nigeria and everybody has gone quiet. And those of us that are speaking, we have become the enemy of the state. Those of us that are speaking out, we have become the enemy. We have become those that has now become a threat to the people that knows that we are saying the truth. One more power tito. One more power la fe liberating from the shackle of where you have been kept in what is known as Nigeria. And they can do everything. They will do everything. They want to do everything. They will do everything within the power. Ekabo, Princess. Ogundele Movita Otowoki. Princess is not a pet name. It's got to do with our royal, lineage. And to banje prince, don't je princess. Konshuru Kolason, Muki Baba Babatunde John Muki. So, Enitiwa Nile. I know how you feel. I understand your plight. You are in love with our politicians. What I want to run the government for years. I mean, Latin. But I Nile, Latin run the government si Amalateba, government si Begiri Tonche, Ko Muki, government si Padi, government ti ko le fi system in place. Sheko Jeki 24 years. Got the planning. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá dé stage kan. How many years no need? But wọ́n ò lè plan anything because gbogbo owó tó ń wọlé sí state kankan ó máa kọ́kọ́ padà sí federal. Wọ́n ṣe máa wá ṣe tó ń pè ní sharing formula. So sharing formula tó ń ṣe yẹn kò favour ilẹ̀ Yorùbá because owó tó ń mú ní Lagos state nìkan ó ń ràn ní half of what is called Nigeria today. Owó tó ń wá sí Lagos state because kí ni America gbé worship wá fún? Because territorial water yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ́ kó wà destroy, wọ́n fẹ́ keep ẹ̀ because ó láti wà open fún America àti the western world. And that is why they will do everything in the interest of their own to keep us together. Ṣẹ́rí àwọn ò lè afford kí Nigeria kò break nísìn because if Nigeria bá break, it's going to be a total humanitarian disaster. Kékeré ni humanitarian disaster tamari ni all. Tí Nigeria bá go into any war lẹ́ni tí wọ́n bá jẹ́ kí a wá sí dialogue table ká pín Nigeria tí wàhálà bá ṣẹlẹ̀ káì Ọlọ́run ọba Elédùmarè o àgbáyé ò nílé wọ́n nílé kékeré ni wọ́n sì ń rí káàkiri. And àwa dẹ̀ sọ pé ṣó wọ́tẹ̀ kógun ṣẹlẹ̀. Mo kí bàbá wa Afọláyan, mo kí bàbá Uthman. And those in the northern part of Nigeria, we have nothing against you. Look, you guys are suffering as much as we they suffer as well. An average Hausa man now, go to their community, their children are ringing all over the place, and they can't get to the school because the governor in North that should provide the education is not doing so. And their own children, mo kàn fẹ́ fún yín ní view, ṣẹ́rí tó ń bọ̀ ṣẹ́rí lórí wheelchair, ṣẹ́rí pé kò ó ń ṣayé tiẹ̀ lọ. So kò mí pé torí èèyàn ní ṣẹ́rí pé ó ń lọ, ṣorí náà. Mọ́tò tiẹ̀ tó ń gbé lọ nìyẹn. But títí tí ò bá dá, ṣé ó lè drive kíní tó ń drive yẹn? Mo kí ìyá wa comfort. Ṣé títí tí ò bá dá ẹni tó ń lọ fúnra ẹ̀ yẹn ṣé ó lè drive ohun tó ń drive títí tí yóò bá da títí tí mo wà lẹ́lẹ́ tí kò bá wà tied but ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé ẹni ká shut up ẹni ẹ akànrántì ni àrántì ni but àwọn nǹkan tó máa ṣí àwa tó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣí ẹ̀mí yín kúrò because ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín ẹ̀mí yín ṣì wà lára Nàìjíríà one way or the other ẹlòmíì ní sí gbogbo tó ń support Yorùbá nation kó kọ̀ rí opportunity kan kọ́ sọ fún pé kó wá jẹ ẹsẹ̀ ó máa ṣépè fún gbogbo wa ni tí wọ́n bá pè nísìnyí pé Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún ní àyè wà fún mídíà o kó kọ̀ máa bá ń ṣe Twitter o social media o ó máa kò sí nǹkan tí kò ní sọ tán. These are the people like Dino Malaye, Reno Mokere, Ruben Abati. These are individuals that anyone you would think you'll be asking yourself so ṣáwọn ilé nílà káyè. But today we are saying that the unity that they are complaining, that they are saying that there is, we must be unite. Why must we be unite? Ṣé dandan ni ká wà together ni? We don't want to be together. We want to be separate. We don't want to be together. We want to be separate. Because tá bá wà separate, ìyẹn la máa lè move ara wa faster. But today, àwọn kan ní no, ẹ má ti jẹ́ ká pín nísìn, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe díẹ̀díẹ̀. And the North that is thinking that maybe when we break, they will also have, they will be affected. You will not be affected. You will not. Because in the long run, you would also have a better opportunity to be identified as Hausa people, and you can deal with the Fulani among you. So why should a Fulani, I cannot go to my own town. So it makes sense now. I am outside there now in Europe. Europe not Lamakwe. And I can't go back to my own town. Because going back to my own town, I will not have the opportunity as a Yoruba man. Nigeria is a scam. So, tiba padà lọ sí Ìjẹ̀bú nísìn. Okay, máa lọ sí Ìjẹ̀bú. Okay, máa bọ̀ nílé. Okay, tiba wá délé kí ni màá ṣe? Where your governor does not respect rule of law. Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún does not respect rule of law because tiba pé Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún sí court nísìn pé títí yìí o wọ́n ṣe o kí ló dé tá ò ṣe o a sọ fún mi pé a ní kọ́ lọ gbé mi ó lè ní kọ́ tì mí mọ́lé a ní kọ́ tì mí mọ́lé so ṣé ìlú nìyẹn? There is no rule of law, but in a society where there is no rule of law there will be chaos, and that chaos is what we are witnessing right now happening in every part of Nigeria. And that is just a small thing. I pray for more chaos, I pray for more crisis, and I pray that more Nigerians will come out and ask for their right, whether they agree with the breakup of Nigeria or not. I am waiting for the new Nigerian Labour Congress president, Joe Abadriji or something. He says he's giving Buhari, dead or alive, 2 weeks. His 2 weeks expired on the 22nd. We will wait and see whether he has the balls to pull out a protest under the Nigerian Labour Congress, because every single one of them, Mukinyawade, Kunle, Adefunke, Sarah, every single one of them, they are very artless people, Yawa Omolara, every single one of them knows that NLC president calls a strike or protest, people will come out. But what they normally do is the federal government will then speak with them from behind the scene. Strike protest jáde o, protest bá jáde, àwọn èèyàn máa bà nǹkan jẹ́, this and that. And that protest will also have gbogbo protest tó ń lọ ní Nigeria. I don't think some of you understand that it's having a big impact in Nigeria. Some of you might say kò ní impact. No, it has impact. It has great impact. And the reason why it has great impact is because àwọn tó ń ṣe business, they will be looking at ṣé káwọn lọ invest in Nigeria ṣá. As much as Nigeria has 60% of youth that are very, very intelligent, regardless of which ethnic groups that they are, very, very highly intelligent. But who wants to invest in a society where government policy does not favor them? Who wants to come and invest in a society where the government policy is not there? So as I will be telling you all the time, yes, NLC have been sold out, but let's wait and see. Maybe the new president, at least, is going to be 3 days before the election. Election, as a lot of you are asking, is there going to be election? Even the system itself doesn't want to conduct election. So we are saying that there shouldn't be election, and there should not be any reason why any Yoruba should go and vote for another election. But there are Yorubas that are adamant, and they are saying to us, no, this is not time to be asking for Yoruba nation. This is the wrong time. And the only reason for that is because Tinubu is part of those that wants to contest for the election. The late Chief MK Abiola played the card very well. Abiola ni a lè sọ pé was very, very close to the northern part of Nigeria. But what eventually happened to him? MK Abiola was killed by the same northerner, Mokinyawa Grace Olushoto. The same northerner eventually killed late Chief MK Abiola. And today, MK Abiola is no longer with us because MK Abiola was killed by the North because he knew that MK Abiola would probably change some few things. They know that very well. But MK Abiola bá wọlé, àwọn nǹkan kan wà tó máa wá change. And likewise, as the West doesn't want that, the Fulani Caliphate, Babangida, the criminal guy that killed Elegiwa in 1986 with a letter bomb, is currently in Germany. Took all the money from the southeast, Ekpo southeast. They were moving the money after the selling of the crude oil, and they never returned. Look at how they destroyed the whole of southeast today. And yet, everybody is still clamoring for one shit-hole country called Nigeria. Nigeria is really at the verge of breakup. So, into my breaking Nigeria fúnra rẹ̀, ó ti ń fihàn ṣé èmi ni mo ní kó change náírà, ṣé èmi ni mo ní kó change owó, èmi kọ́ mo ní kó change owó. So owó tó change nísìn, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín, by tomorrow it will be the deadline for you to change that currency. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ níṣẹ́ ní, how many of you got a job last year? How many people got a job last year? How many people were sacked last year? How many of you had opportunity last year? The opportunity that you never had in the first place. What gives you the guarantee that you would have such opportunity? As I leave you again in the hands of Eledumare, I will always say, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ jẹ́ elite wa, tí ẹ ń sọ pé, well, we understand, you know, you Yoruba people, àwa ló ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀ o, they are Yoruba as well, but when you Yoruba people campaigning for Yoruba nation, as if the campaign for Yoruba nation, family tèmi nìkan ló máa jẹ gbádùn ẹ̀. Don't get involved. Don't try to be involved because you are playing the devil advocate. Ẹ fẹ́ jẹ níbí, ẹ fẹ́ jẹ lọ́hùn, ẹ fẹ́ fi gbogbo ara ṣe Yoruba nation because lọ́kàn ara yín bí a ti Tinubu bá débẹ̀ kán má lọ sọ pé Koiki olè ìwọ tó bú Tinubu ló tún wá fẹ́ máa gba contract. And that's why some people are not getting involved. We know the game. Àwa mọ̀ yín. Some also goes the same way with Atiku and Peter. Nigeria will go into crisis because this election is already been divided by 3 different major ethnic groups. Peter Obi is an Igbo man. He once said he loved Biafra. But today, because he has run away from PDP, the same criminal party that he was before, he now say, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ join the Labour Party. But today, the Igbo people and some Yorubas and some Hausa are all campaigning for Peter Obi. They believe that Peter Obi will change Nigeria. They believe Peter Obi is the savior that will come and rectify the problem. Some of you will have heart attack because Peter Obi is not going to be your president. Peter Obi is not going to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Hausa hate the Igbo. They will never, kàkà kí wọ́n gbé ìjọba fún Peter Obi, there will be civil war. The northern part of Nigeria will create the chaos that everyone is thinking that it is the Yoruba people that will create that chaos. I don't have the means and the power. I don't have the kind of money that the federal government have. If I have such money, I would have known what to do. But since I don't have that money, I will use my media to destroy Nigeria from outside. I will use my media to enlighten and bring everything that you've never seen in the history before, all the lies, all the buffoon that they've told you. I will bring it to your own conscious mind, and you will then ask yourself, ní sùúrù o, ṣé àwọn ibi tí Koiki máa ń show yẹn, ṣé àǹjọ̀nú ló ń gbé níbẹ̀ ni àbáwọn èèyàn? You will become more angry. You will come out just as the South Koreans did in 1980. They fought with the military. They were killed. They were killed. People in South Korea got killed in 1980 when they were coming out for the protest. People were arrested. People were raped. But today, South Koreans are enjoying that same benefit for those that fought. So for those of you that are saying, it's okay if that is what you think. But one thing is, we cannot do more than what we are doing already. Educating you, also providing the bit that we can do, which we have done in the last 3 years. We cannot give up. And don't let anybody, as I always say, fool you when they come on the social media and think that Yoruba Nation has become a comedy, where they come and say, Ọlọ́run ni o, Ọlọ́run náà wà. Let them understand that we are talking about a nation. We're not talking about a comedy or a script. And if anybody is thinking that etigba Yoruba Nation, etigba country, tó bá bí wọ́dà, ìwọ jáde sí ju títì kó sọ pé etigba nation ẹ̀, pàǹtí ló máa kú sí. Prison pàǹtí, all the lies, illusion, àtìgbà country wa, àtìgbà country wa, àwa negotiate again pẹ̀lú United Nations. Ṣé ìgbówó ẹ̀mí ò ti sọ fún ìtẹ́lẹ̀? I mean, it's crazy when you hear all this nonsense talk by some individuals saying that, look, let me say something to you. Tẹ́ kọ lẹ́tà sí United Nations does not mean you will get a response straight away. Ọdún méjì ẹ lè má gba respond. So tẹ́ bá sọ pé a ti kọ lẹ́tà sí United, èmi gan kọ lẹ́tà sí United Nations, wọ́n ti dà mí lóhùn, àbọ̀ dẹ̀ níyìn ni. I don't think so. Ibo ni level of understanding Yorùbá, ibo ló dé gan báyìí. A ti kọ lẹ́tà sí United Nations. Bàbá Akíntóyè náà ti kọ Ìbà Gani Adams, àwọn gan kọ lẹ́tà sí United Nations. I don't think he has got a ẹni kọ́ lọ béèrè lọ́wọ́ bàbá wa Ìbà Gani Adams pé lẹ́tà tó kọ sí United Nations ṣó ti gba reply. United Nations is not the one that will give us a country. Tí kò bá go to crisis, United Nations ò ní dá sí. Wọ́n ò ní ṣé nígbà tí wọ́n ní àwọn tó ń mú nísìn tí I am not happy with that, but at the end of the day, adẹ̀sọ́ fún mi pé it's not that process. Nígbà tó ń mú wọn nísìn, wọ́n kọ lẹ́tà sí United Nations. What a nonsense. So nígbà tẹ́ kọ lẹ́tà sí United Nations, kí ni ẹ wá ní ṣe? United Nations tó sọ fún Buhari kó release Nnamdi Kanu, ṣé etí ń dun ọmọ Yorùbá ni? Ṣé mọ̀ pé United Nations sọ pé kó release Nnamdi Kanu? But the government tá wà nínú ẹ̀, government wèrè ni, government tí kò láàánú èèyàn, ìyẹn lẹ́yìn wá ń bá play card. Àdé ń sọ fún yín, ẹni ká shut up. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́, ẹni àwọn ọmọ sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́, ẹni 40 media kò mọ tó ń sọ mọ́, àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́, wọ́n wá náà kọ lẹ́tà sí United Nations. Àbí nílà káyè mọ́ ni. United Nations is a building. America ló ń sponsor United Nations, and America ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà náà kó pín, because in their own interest for now, Nàìjíríà tó bá tẹ̀ máa pín, àwọn tó wà ní president òun fẹ́ jẹ́ kí nǹkan dàrú lórí wọn. So níbo lọmọ Yorùbá fi brain wọn sí? Wọ́n wá sọ fún yín pé àwọn tó mú yẹn àti kọ lẹ́tà sí United Nations. Bó wù wọ́n kọ lẹ́tà sí European Union, bó wù wọ́n kọ lẹ́tà sí African Union, kò mean anything. Writing letter is nothing. So when people say wọ́n ti kọ lẹ́tà, inú wa wá ń dùn, àwa ń jó, à ń yọ̀, ẹ máa jó, ẹ máa yọ̀, a máa yọ̀ náà ní níjọ́ kan, but àkọ́kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ crisis. So kí làrò kò ń ṣe wá náà? Wọ́n kọ lẹ́tà sí United Nations. Ẹ mọye lẹ́tà tí Bàbá Akíntóyè ti kọ sí United Nations. Ẹ mọye lẹ́tà tó wà lọ́wọ́ United Nations tí individual náà ń kọ. So ẹ mọ bí United Nations tó tóbi tó ni. Ṣé ẹ mọye tí American government tó ń invest sínú United Nations ni. American government ló ń sponsor United Nations. Owó tí United Nations fi operate, American government ló ń ṣe. Wọ́n wá ní ẹ pé ẹ jẹ́ kí ṣe ara máa lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ń lọ wọ train kí n máa bá tèmi lọ. We are in a big mess. Wọ́n ti kó wa wọ one chance. Kò ń ṣàwa ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ní làákàyè. United Nations. a kọ lẹ́tà sí United Nations so wọ́n fi yẹn tún kàjọ yín a kọ lẹ́tà èmi gan kọ lẹ́tà sí United Nations tó ti dá mi lóhùn kí ni ẹni ṣe a kọ lẹ́tà sí United and then so what I think some of you have to go to a psychiatric unit kọ́ lọ tọ́jú orí yín ní Aro tó wà ní Abẹ́òkúta because nonsense tẹ́ ń gbọ́ yẹn ó máa kó bẹ́ẹ̀ lómi inú yín and I can only pity those tí ẹ fi ṣe sùúrù ẹ rántí pé Nàìjíríà 62 years ní Nàìjíríà fi operate so àwa fẹ́ dáwó and we are still in that process I pity ẹ̀yàn ọmọ Yorùbá mo mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí but ẹ fi comment because àtijọ́ mọ́ra wa láti 3 years so tẹ́ bá comment nísìn views yìí ti yàtọ̀ sí views wa èmi ò bá yàn kankan jánu yín o but ó dà ń pé púpọ̀ nu yín ẹ ní psychiatric problem akọ lẹ́tà sí United Nations wá àdúpẹ́ Ọlọ́run ṣe o mad people all over the place bye for now.